we're a couple seconds away, folks, from our July release of the Producer Price Index. Headline number is whoppingly big. Oh, my goodness. Up 0.9%. Up 0.9. And if you strip out food and energy, guess what? It's still up 0.9. Boy, that equals June of 22. You're to March of 22 on the headline to find a bigger number. On the core number, that would comp to March of 22, since we've had a number of that magnitude when it was 1.2%. These are kind of COVID-distorted numbers. Now, let's look at ex-food, energy, and trade. Triple the expectations. All three of those were expected to be up 0.2. This is up 0.6. 0.6 would be the highest level since March of 22 when it was 0.9. Now, let's go year over year. These are warm, too. 3.7. Excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Final demand year over year is 3.3. We're expecting 2.5. Now, 3.3, that would be the highest since February. The high water mark was January this year at 3.8. Now, 2.8 is ex-food, energy, and trade. That is definitely higher than 2.5 expected. 2.8 will be the highest since March. And right in the middle there, we have ex just food and energy. That number coming in at 3.7. I kept it for last because that really is a very, very large number. 3.7, well, that would be the largest since March when it was 3.9. So we see every single metric is warmer than expected. Every single metric is significantly higher sequentially. Now let's go to initial jobless claims. Here's a bit of good news, 224,000. That's down 3,000 from a slightly revised 227. And we're the 12th consecutive week above 1.9 million. And continuing claims, 1,953,000. Once again, it all gets stacked up pretty tight. What we're thinking about is these numbers go all the way back to November of 2021. And the next jump up from these numbers will be when we pop over 2 million. The last time we did that was, as I said, Nova 21, 2,041,000. So we saw interest rates move up to this kind of 4.25 level in 10s. The 2-year has moved up to a bit to 370, and every maturity now, except for 30-year bonds, are higher in yield. 30-year bonds are virtually unchanged. Next week on Wednesday, we get a 20-year, but you know, on the supply side, it's a bit in the rearview mirror. We didn't have terrific auctions, and I'm going to throw it back to you guys. I'm a little surprised the markets haven't moved more on it, but the knee-jerk is usually against expectations. The residual trade down the road here today will be about how this factors into the bigger picture.